Welcome to the discussion. You know, the world we thought was so stable is disappearing, literally right now. The World Economic Forum has published a forecast, and honestly, the numbers are frightening. By 2027, 83 million jobs will disappear. And we're not talking about manual laborers. We're talking about accountants, analysts, lawyers. I myself am a living example, you could say. I have 2 degrees that took years to earn, and both are losing their value before my eyes. My first specialty is logistics, but today AI manages warehouses and routes far more efficiently than a human. The second is computer technician. Well, what can I say? When even GitHub Copilot now writes almost half the code for programmers. In short, the era of average performers is over. And today we're discussing what all this means for us, for network marketing. What does mastery of artificial intelligence now mean for automation and scaling? Or is it still about deeply developing emotional intelligence to build real, lasting human connections? Today, I'm going to argue that the future belongs to augmented leaders, to those for whom AI is the main lever, for both survival and growth.
And I, in turn, will present the compelling point of view that all these advanced technologies are, well, just a pretty superficial facade, really. Behind it lies the eternal truth of our business. Yes, AI can be useful, I won't argue with that, but true long-term success still relies solely on human relationships, on trust, on emotional connection. And I believe that in a world that is becoming increasingly digital, increasingly soulless, our ability to remain human is not a weakness. It's our fundamental competitive advantage.
Artificial intelligence is not just some kind of tool. It's a revolution. It is the greatest amplifier of a leader's effectiveness in all of history. It solves the main, you could even say existential problem of our industry. That very fear that paralyzes 9 out of 10 newcomers. Where do you find people? AI takes on, well, up to 80% of all the routine tasks that used to just drain the life out of us. Writing posts, creating presentations, analyzing the audience. All of this frees up the most valuable resource, a leader's time, and frees it up for working with the team. Look, I've set up a system for myself that I call the Content Factory. I just take a viral video from some foreign expert, and in a minute, AI transcribes and translates it for me. Then, in another 5 minutes, another neural network rewrites those same ideas, but in my own style for a social media post. And what's the result? World-class content in 10 or 15 minutes. Or take the case of Lydia Marinova. She completely revamped her professional website in just 2 days. Just 2 days. Before, a task like that would have taken months and cost thousands of euros. This, I believe, is true mass duplication in the 21st century. You see what I mean? AI is making tools accessible that used to be available only to IT specialists and marketers. Not using it today is, well, I don't know. It's like trying to fight with a knife when your competitor already has a whole squadron of drones.
Yes, I understand your enthusiasm, but I approach this from a completely different angle. Look, artificial intelligence, it can attract attention, yes, but he will never be able to keep a person in business. Never. Our business is not built on transactions, but on personal transformations, and that can't be automated. This excessive fascination with technology that you're talking about, it actually leads to the creation of a soulless spam conveyor belt. Eric Ward defines wealth in network marketing very simply. He says, it's a large group of people who consistently perform a few simple actions over a long period of time. The key words here are people and consistency, not automation. He also says that professionals are like farmers. They cultivate relationships and trust for years, unlike hunters who chase after quick sign-ups. AI, in its current form, is the world's most advanced tool specifically for the hunter. 90% of people leave if they don't feel the support of a leader, if they don't feel like part of a community. Empathy, vulnerability, in-person meetings, support after rejection, these are things AI is incapable of replicating. A generated lead is just a line in a spreadsheet. But human connection is about commitment, and our business is built on commitment, not on data.
I see why you think that, but let me offer another perspective, specifically regarding the problem of duplication. Historically, that has been the weakest point of MLM. My own 7 years of experience building a complex funnel website is a vivid example of a completely non-duplicable system. Back then, I thought it was my mistake, that I had created such a monster that no one else could replicate. But AI changed everything. It makes the most complex marketing processes simple and accessible to everyone. For the first time in history, we can duplicate not just simple conversations, but entire attraction systems. This is a fundamental shift.
The problem is teaching someone to make calls, and now you're suggesting teaching them to basically be an operator of a neural network. But that's the same mistake, just with a new trendy toy. Experts like Eric Warr or Don Failla have always said that it's the fundamentals that get duplicated. The basics, not the bells and whistles. True duplication is when a person can repeat the simplest steps. Make a list, make a call, invite someone to a meeting with a sponsor. And trying to make a newbie who's already afraid of everything also master complex AI tools, well, in my opinion, that's just a path to even more burnout.
I can't agree with that. You're looking at AI as if it's yesterday's technology. It's not a complicated tool. Modern neural networks are controlled by voice, by simple text. It's no harder than sending a message in a messenger app. AI isn't a barrier, it's a bridge. It actually removes the main barrier, the fear of public speaking and not knowing how to write. A beginner doesn't need to be a brilliant copywriter to create an engaging post. They don't need to be a designer to make beautiful slides. AI becomes their personal assistant, taking over the things a person is weak at. This isn't making things more complicated, it's a radical simplification. And that brings us to the main point, the source of candidates.
Well, let's talk about that. You claim that AI solves the problem of where to find people. But I think it creates another, much more dangerous problem. It simply poisons our shared well.
How so? AI creates a powerful inbound flow. Automated content and precise audience analysis make it possible to reach thousands of people. It's impossible to do this by hand. This isn't a chaotic search, but a systematic approach to filling the funnel. A person doesn't just get a list of names, they get a list of people who have already shown interest. The fear of running out of people is the main reason why people leave. AI solves this problem once and for all. It essentially provides an endless source of potential partners.
Sorry, but I just don't believe in this. And here's why. The flow generated by AI is essentially a cold market, but on an industrial scale. And working in it, as Mark Jarno notes, requires the highest level of professionalism and comes with a huge number of rejections. A newcomer is simply not psychologically prepared for this. Our business has always been built on trust. Trust arises within a warm circle, and mindless automation, mass mailings, even if they're cleverly generated by AI, all of this can easily be perceived as spam. We risk causing irreparable damage to the reputation not only of a specific distributor, but to the entire industry as a whole. For decades, we've been fighting against the image of pushy salespeople. And now you're suggesting we put this on an assembly line with the help of machines? We're turning the friends tell friends model into a machine sends faceless messages model.
I think you're missing the main point. You're describing some crude, primitive use of technology. This isn't a problem with the tool, it's a problem with the user. A good AI enables hyper-personalization on a scale we've never seen before. It's not about sending the same message to 1,000 people. No, it's about finding 1,000 of the right people and helping you craft a message that will resonate with each of them. This actually improves the quality of communication, not lowers it. And this brings us to an entirely new role for the leader.
There you go. This is exactly the most dangerous point. Let's imagine that your system worked. You got a stream of people. And then what? What happens to a person after they've registered?
And then the magic happens, and it becomes the perfect assistant, freeing the leader from routine tasks so they can focus on what matters most: people. Previously, the leader was overwhelmed. Admin work, posts, preparing materials, answering the same questions over and over. They would burn out. Now AI writes posts, makes slides, and answers basic questions in the chatbot. And the leader now has time. They can afford those very 2-hour tea conversations, which, as you rightly pointed out, are what truly build a real business. They don't spend time searching, they spend it on growth, on depth.
In theory, this sounds wonderful, but in practice, I see a huge danger. The danger lies in delegating not only routine tasks to AI, but also key mentoring functions. A newcomer at the start doesn't need a chatbot. They need a real sponsor who will go with them to their first meetings, help them get through the barrage of rejections, and provide emotional support. AI can give a newcomer a script, yes, but it won't support them after the 10th no or provide a client with a nutrition protocol. but it won't help someone cope with a breakdown, because that person is stress eating at work and AI can't pick up on the tone of voice or understand that behind a polite objection like "I'll think about it" is a panic-stricken fear of judgment from loved ones. Eric Forel constantly talks about mentorship as the transfer of belief, the transfer of energy, not just information. No algorithm can replace human involvement in those critical moments when a partner is on the verge of giving up.
But no one is suggesting replacing the mentor. The point is to give the mentor more time and energy. A leader freed from routine can be more engaged, more empathetic. They're not torn between 20 different tasks, but can fully focus on the person in front of them, whether that's on Zoom or over a cup of coffee. You set these things against each other, but I see synergy in them. AI creates the flow, and the leader creates depth within that flow.
But I'm afraid that's just self-deception. I've seen leaders who get hooked on analytics, on those dashboards. They stop talking to people and start optimizing funnels. They look at numbers, not into people's eyes. Business turns into a game, a set of metrics, and its human essence is lost. People come for results. That's true. But they stay for the people, for the community. AI can't create the atmosphere at a live event, can't hug a partner who's feeling down. The pursuit of technological efficiency can very easily lead to emotional bankruptcy for the entire organization.
So, to sum up, I still maintain that technology doesn't replace people but makes them dozens of times stronger. To ignore AI today is, well, to voluntarily give up the most powerful lever for growth our industry has ever had. The future belongs to augmented leaders, to those who master the skill of asking questions to machines just as well as the skill of listening to people. Artificial intelligence is the skeleton that gives our business structure and, yes, an unprecedented scale. It buys us the most precious thing there is, time.
And I'll end with this. A skeleton without a heart is just bones in a museum. The foundation of our business has always been and remains the same: human connections. AI can be a useful tool, but it will never ever become the heart. In the pursuit of automation, we risk losing empathy, the spirit of community, and our focus on personal growth. In other words, everything that makes network marketing unique and so appealing in our world of loneliness. AI creates flow, yes, but only emotional intelligence creates the depth that keeps people in the business for years and decades.
Obviously, as is often the case, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. And now each of us faces this challenge. The materials we've analyzed today, Aliyah, clearly show one thing. The old approaches no longer work, and the new ones require wisdom in their application. A modern leader is perhaps an architect of human connections who now has at their disposal the most powerful tools in history. And the only question is, what kind of building will they choose to construct?